music especially is an art who can suspend the normal notion of time. When you are completely involved in something, emotionally involved, probably a very long piece of 20 minutes seems to you like 10 seconds. In this piece, we see a little excursion into not well-known territories for Bartók, because the second theme of the first movement is in 12-tone. It's a 12-tone theme, but he integrates it completely in his tonal way of thinking. But it gives a very chromatic, very colorful touch to the otherwise quite dark and passionate music. And then the second movement is a fantastic, for me, the greatest movement, sort of variation movement where the theme is nearly, could be a folk song in Liedic, old mode, Liedic mode, and very simple melody, but it's changing all the time, like a metamorphosis, like Goethe's idea of the metamorphosis of a plant, that the whole life of Earth comes out of a single seed, of a little structure of a theme. And this is also so wide-ranging expressivity, very serene, very depressive, then quite ironical scherzo movement, and going back to the very peaceful mood of the beginning of the theme. And the last movement, which is also very unusual in normal classical concert form, is exactly built on the same material as the first movement, but treated very differently in 3-4 fast bars. Really, the pitches of the themes are the same, but the music takes a completely different character. It's like a big variation, the third movement a big variation of the first movement, or vice versa, and the middle movement, the slow movement itself, is a variation of its own material. And this is again this very cherished form of Bartók, this complete symmetry. And you find many quartets in 5 movements, or even the fugue in the music for strings and celesta is built, we say, a fan fugue, a fugue which develops on all 12 notes of the chromatic scale, the entries of the fugue, but it's exactly built in the golden section proportion. And also this proportion you find everywhere in the violin concerto. And this is really a very, very rare achievement for a composer, that he can bring together the greatest intellectual control together with a complete spontaneous and very natural way of speaking. You have to go back to Bach to find the same balance and in Bartók also you find also the balance of a very clear harmonic organization, tonal harmonic organization, together with a very, very far away pushed polyphonic art. It's also very close to Bach. If you want, you could also find parallels in the latest Beethoven quartets.